You Farmer Pete fanatics. It's a new day. Farmer Pete and Mrs. Farmer Pete made it through the Michigan winter. First day of May. Pear trees are blooming. And we're going to start a new project. What we're going to do this year is I'm going to show you how to plant morning glories. Now, morning glories are an invasive species, very aggressive vine grower. What we're going to do is take an old basketball hoop here that Mrs. Farmer Pete doesn't use anymore to shoot hoops with. And what we need for this project, obviously, is something that is out here in the sun. That's the sun. And we need some climbing material. Morning glories love open spaces. What we'll also need is our secret formula of dirt. I'm going to add some cow manure. For you city folks, this is also known as cow poop. A secret blend of potting mix. And of course we're going to need our morning glory. Okay, we've got our trellis up, and that went up pretty nice. We mixed our dirt up, got a nice bed all ready to go out here in the sun. Little farmer's trick is to take your seeds and put them in water, let them sit there for a little bit, and we're going to put them in the bed maybe about a 1/4 inch down, and we'll see what happens then.
Here's our new project for this year. These are morning glories, and just like our sunflowers, you can actually see them grow every day. Pretty much the same process. We started these in the middle of May. Nice bed of dirt, fertilizer, potting mix, and we'll see them take off here. This is our second bed. A little something different here. We're going to try to see if we can run them up this basketball hoop here. And again, these are about a month old. I think you can see that they're clinging and reaching just for about anything that takes them up. They'll eventually, hopefully, latch on to the trellis and take off here. So we'll keep you updated. The trellis that we set up, we're about 2 months along on this one too. But Mrs. Farmer Pete had a little farming accident here where she ran her tractor into the fence and kind of yanked about half of the young ones out by the roots, and so we've kind of started over. She feels bad, but those kind of things happen out here on the farm. This one's starting to take off too. The vines are moving right up the trellis here. Alright, let's pick this back up. We're now 2 months, and these things are taking off. I mean, you can see these morning glory vines grow every day, about 5 to 6 inches. And they will grab onto anything, kind of put these little extensions onto this fence, and they're just taking off now. We got this Sharon bush that didn't make it this year, and they're reaching out. They're going to grab into the Sharon bush and take off. So we're going to do good here. Well, we're probably about 70 days along now, and we're into August here. These are doing pretty well. We're about peaked out here. You can pretty well see how these things have taken over. These vines are very aggressive once they get going. And we've got this Sharon bush that didn't come back this year. This thing has pretty much taken them over. I asked Mrs. Farmer Pete just to sit in these old chairs, do a time-lapse thing, but she didn't want to do that. Well, this year these vines really took off, and but the flowers are kind of scarce on this one, and I think it's because of our corn over here. But this one really turned out nice.
Here's something for you to try. Put some mammoths out and put morning glories along beside them, and the morning glories will reach right out, attach themselves to the mammoths, and grow right along with them. And make them look pretty nice in the morning too. Well, sunflower here used to be the once proud master of the universe, but she's wrapped her vines around him, and is now pulling him down. Over here we've got a young sunflower springing toward the sunlight. These morning glories are more predatory and aggressive than a 50-year-old female divorcee. But what does Farmer Pete know? Okay, on to our next project. Thanks.
This one where we've taken the trellis and turned it upright, it's turned out pretty good. I'm kind of proud of this. This is really filled out nicely, and we're about a week away. This should really bust out and start blooming here about 75 days after you plant them. And we're doing Miracle Grow and a nice mixture of nutrients, and you can pretty well see how this thing is still going. Hard to believe that about 3 months ago this was an ugly basketball hoop, and within 3 months we've been able to cover it with these morning glories, and this is about to just bust wide open with these beautiful blue blooms. You can see all these hanging vines are just gonna blow open here. This is a video about how to grow morning glories.
Well, this is our new cat. She's still kind of a kitten, and she knows that she is about as cute as they get. Long hair. She's about 9 months old. We got her to replace Blackie. We lost Blackie a couple years ago now. Her name is Iris, and this is the only time that she's slowed down all day today.